NFL rolls into town for the draft in 78 days. It's likely to go by in the blink of an eye, of course.
Just 3 days, yeah. As we speak, the Detroit Sports Commission, which is putting on the three-day extravaganza, is in Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. And Detroit, the draft, and the Lions are very much on everybody's lips. Mara McDonald is live downtown in Campus Martius tonight. Mara, the clock is ticking.
Well, the clock has been ticking. Kimberly, do you realize they put this countdown clock up 2 years ago? And when it first went up, everybody's like, oh, it's going to take forever, 700 and something days. Well, we're in the home stretch now, so much so that the Detroit Sports Commission is in Las Vegas, and they tell me all anybody's talking about when they stop by the booth, the draft, and of course, the Lions. After a breathtaking season of football that ended in heartbreak, after the Super Bowl, all football fans once again turned their eyes to Detroit. But let's be real, those eyes have been on the Lions and this city all season.
Everyone that comes by our booth, they were rooting for us. And, Dallas has been America's team, but there's no question about it. Over the past few weeks, Detroit is now America's team, and that's really exciting. I think the opportunity that we had as a city to have those national broadcasts during the Lions playoff run, there's no question that it really amplifies the draft for Detroit.
78 days until this marquee NFL event, and as we all learned when the NFL came for the Super Bowl in 2006, this city puts on a spectacle. April 25th through the 27th, the draft will take over Campus Martius, Monroe Street Midway, go down Woodward to Hart Plaza, as well as Cadillac Square. Hundreds of thousands of people are expected, and there will be a ton of free public events to celebrate all things professional football.
We're going to be ready. Yeah, it's 78 days and counting, and once the NFL gets past the Super Bowl here on Sunday, it's going to be a sprint to the finish line, and we can't wait.
Back here live now, the Detroit Sports Commission tells me tonight that if you want to be one of those hundreds of thousands of people that comes down here, you ought to download the NFL One Pass. And here's why. Where I'm standing is essentially going to be like the major part of the footprint of this event. And virtually everything in here is free. That said, they're using One Pass registration as a way for you to enter the footprint. So if you got the app, you're going to be able to get in, and why not get it, before everybody else descends on Detroit and we're all scrambling at the last minute. So they're excited. I mean, so excited. And they say after the Super Bowl, we got an army from the NFL rolling into town. It's going to make it all happen. We're live in Campus Martius tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
And it will be here before we know it.
Yeah.
All right, Mara.